This is EJ Uno coming back again, guys, with another great video. You guys, I'm in the toy vault, but I know you saw the thumbnail and you're like, wait a minute, we're talking about OnePlus 11. Why is he in the silly toy vault talking about tech? Well, it's because it's early in the morning. I got my step-grandson in the other room, and it's going to be too loud. So there's my reason. There's my excuse. Now let's get on with the show. Let's don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell button, and let's talk about this OnePlus 11 that I've been trying to do a video on because I was doing my research and I didn't even know that they were coming out with an iPhone. I'm about to say iPhone, OnePlus 11. So guys, first of all, let's talk about the design of the phone and how unique it is looking. First of all, they have it in a circular design. And this thing is looking really, really cool. I mean, I remember seeing this last year, and I remember like looking at like the design of it. Didn't know it was going to be the OnePlus 11. I know they were working on something like that, but one thing I have to give it to OnePlus is I like how when they bring out a new device, they try to make it as unique than the last one. So, and I know it don't always go that way, but I know sometimes they try their best to, and I really do like the design. I really like the OnePlus 10 and 10T and all those designs of the camera, and I really do dig this circular motion camera module that they have right here with the 3 cameras and the flash inside of it. So that's looking really, really cool, and it looks like it is another edge display. I'm loving how they stick to the green. I think green is such a smart and, nice color to put on a phone. And it just really appeals to people when you put green on. I don't know why, but it just does. It just, if you look at everything, you know what I'm saying? It's just green really, like, makes people want to buy things. It just really nice. I mean, look behind me. You see like the Ninja Turtle packaging. Tell me that green does not make you want to just have it. You know what I'm saying? Ninja Turtles is one of like the most hottest action figure collections out there. And I really do think green has to do with it. I don't think green works on everything, but when it comes to materialistic type of stuff, I think that green is a good color to put on things. So it looks like it's coming in 2 different colors, green and black. If I can guess, I would say tree green and matte black, if I could guess. And they're sticking with the company of Hasselblad. So obviously people who were knocking OnePlus back in the day, talking about, oh, it's just not up to the hype, it's not doing this. Well, obviously Hasselblad is sticking with them and OnePlus is sticking with them. So obviously they're doing something good. Now, enough talking about the color of the phone and the design of the phone right here. Let's drop into the specs of things. Okay, now this phone is standing at a 6.7-inch screen and a resolution of 1440 by 3216. Something you don't see the resolution being like that on most high-end phones. They're kind of sticking it in the 1080p and changing basically the platform of the screen as far as bringing it to Gorilla, to Victor, to stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I like how they're rising up the from 1080 to 1440 by 3216 because these phones are going to be just that much money when they come out. I think this phone's probably going to be like $1,000 or something like that. Okay, so I'm starting with the main screen. They have a main screen of 50 megapixels. Now you can get a memory from 12 to 16 gigabytes of RAM. They're using the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, 5,000 milliamp battery. Now we're gonna read more into it. Before I read more into the specs, do you think this phone is going to have wireless charging? I would say yes. Do you think it's going to have IP68, or are we just going to stick with the T-Mobile version? We'll see. We'll find out. See soon. But I would say no. I would say no, and I don't even know just yet. So I'm reading. Okay, so you're going to have glass on the front and the back. It is going to have a LTPO3 AMOLED 120 refresh rate with Adobe Vision. And you will have HDR10 Plus with 500 nits. And you will have an always on display. It will come with Android 13, and it will have Color OS 13 for China. As I said before, it will have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. It will be working with the octa-core 1 times 3.2. I don't know what all that stuff means, but it's just a CPU basically. The GPU will be Adreno 740. It will be no SD card slot, which I think that they did that for one OnePlus phone that I know, and I think that they should have added an SD card to this. I really do. I mean, I know it's going to come with a lot of memory, but I still think I really wish they would have. Now, speaking of memory, you can get a 256 gigabyte with 12 gigabytes of RAM, or you can get a 256 with 16 gigabytes of RAM. Or you can get with the highest one, 512 gigabytes of 16 gigabytes of RAM. So they're already starting you off at 256. That is great to see, because at least they're not doing 128, because 128 is really not going to do good for nobody, for anybody, any company that you get through a phone, because you can use 128 gigabytes. Let me say that. Without an SD card, you can definitely fill up a phone very fast. So, yeah. And speaking of this, I just off the record, I don't even know why they're making 64 gigabytes of storage with iPhones anymore. They should have stopped that a long time ago, because that gets used up fast. Okay, anyway, jumping back into the OnePlus 11. We have the main camera at 50 megapixel camera. We have another one at 32 megapixel, and then we have a 48 megapixel ultra wide. That is a lot of numbers, big numbers for camera modules thrown at you. As I said, they will have the Hasselblad branding on there. It will shoot 8K, 4K, 1080p. Now, the selfie camera kind of let me down a little bit, OnePlus, because you put a 16 megapixel camera on the front of it. When really, a lot of people do selfies, a lot of people do YouTube, a lot of people are starting to use their phones other than using a camera. You could have put at least a 32 gigabyte on there. I'm kind of ashamed of that. And it only shoots 1080p. Come on, OnePlus. You could have put at least a 4K on there. Anyway, it will have stereo loudspeakers. No headphone jack. And NFC, yes, it will have. And it will have an in-display fingerprint sensor. And dang, it does not have wireless charging. Okay, so let's talk about this. It will not have no wireless charging from what I'm reading. And it does not have IP68. So let's guess how much this thing should be. Maybe in the $500, $600, you know what I'm saying? If you just want to be, I'm sorry, like they want to do obviously they're going to, obviously when it first hits the door, it's going to be about $800. What it should really be is like $500 to $600. I should not see $1,000 tag on this for something that don't have IP68 or wireless charging. Yeah, nah, it's a nice phone, but it's missing a lot of stuff. So anyway, guys, so I want to say is that, what do you guys think about this OnePlus 11? Are you digging it? Do you think it's, what I'm saying, it's an awesome phone? Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what's up. So anyway, guys, I'm about to end this vlog, in this segment of talking about the OnePlus 11. I guess because I'm about to go shoot my vlog for today. So don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell button, and let's get on with the day.